Hey guys, good morning. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about consistency. Now, consistency means doing the same things every single day, working your butt off every single day, and doing the three vital behaviors every single day. No matter what, no excuses. And you're going to be doing these things over an extended period of time, which is really where the magic happens. So you've got to be inviting consistently. Are you inviting 30 people at the beginning of the month, 10 every week, or 2 every day? You really need to find something that works for you and just stick to it. If the person says no at first or doesn't give you a response, please do not let that discourage you. It really just means not right now. They're not ready, they don't have the trust built in you, or they just don't have it could just be a lack of knowledge. So keep inviting them and invite them next month. This also leads me to consistency of follow-ups. If you don't hear back from them right away, follow up and check in with them. Maybe they read your message and they were busy and totally forgot. Like, it happens all the time, you guys. So people do that if they're busy. They'll look real quick at their phone and then they'll put their phone away and forget to respond. So make sure you are making notes on who you need to check back in with. The other thing that you need to be consistent about is in your posting on Facebook. I highly, highly suggest posting 3 to 5 times every day on social media. When you stop posting regularly, that will cause your business to kind of be put on hold. So you need to be sharing your life and let people connect to you on a personal level. You need to gain a following to who you are. The more open that you are, the more that they'll connect to you on a personal level. They'll feel more comfortable reaching out to you to ask you for your help. Usually I like to post like once a day about Beachbody or working out. My other posts are kind of like hobbies or my family, funny things that have happened, e-cards. I'll ask questions and ask people for their input. So you kind of want to get them to know who you are, and that takes time. So I promise you that if you feel like you aren't getting anywhere with doing these things every day, they will pay off in the end. Whatever you do, don't stop, even if you don't even feel like it. Like, you have to keep going. You have to keep doing it. I go through a lot of days where I don't want to talk to anybody because I kind of feel like I've been exhausted with talking to people, and I just I don't know. But I get over it, and I will reach out and send friendly messages, or I'll like people's posts. That's also another really good thing to stay active on Facebook, liking posts or commenting on posts. I also like to comment on my own posts, and I know that if I think it was in the Facebook webinar that was posted 2 days ago. I don't know what day it is. That you should be commenting on your own posts, and it kind of brings it back to the news feed. So that's just a little tidbit for you. With all of this consistency, I like to think of it as pumping a water well when you're doing these things every day. So in the beginning, you're going to be pumping really hard to get the water to come up, which we can equate to gaining traction and momentum with people and building their trust. And it's probably taken me like over a year, I guess. It's really different for everybody, but once you get that momentum flowing and the water starts coming or the customers start coming, just make sure you don't stop pumping. That's when a lot of people will get comfortable and take a few days off, but don't. Listen to me, don't do it. Don't stop. Keep it at your daily to-dos, your 3 vital behaviors every day. stay committed, and bust your butt. No excuses, okay? I can kind of compare this to working out. And I know for me that when I work out for a good period of time, like 2 months maybe, and then I slack on the workouts and eat whatever food is in sight, it's almost like I'm like spinning my wheels a little. So it's like you're backtracking, and it's hard to gain that momentum again to start back up in that routine. Does that kind of make sense? So it's kind of the same with the business. If I stop working out and start eating crappy again, I'll probably gain some of the weight back, I lose some endurance, and my energy levels go down. So it takes a little while to get back on track after, we'll call it, resting for a bit. And it really is the same thing with this business. So keep that in mind, you guys. The other thing I want to cover is the idea that consistency equals trust. When you're consistently showing up on Facebook, posting about your workouts, posting about drinking your Shakeology, showing people who you are, and holding to your word and following through with what you said you would do, this will all gain someone's trust. So they see you on Facebook doing what you do, and the thing that really amazes me is that you probably have no idea that they're watching. I want to give you this example that actually just happened recently. There was this girl who reached out to me about a group I had posted about, and she wanted to join. So I friended her, I sent her a sign-up link for Beachbody, and then she kind of went MIA. So I followed up with her, and she came back with, I didn't realize I was going to have to put in all of my personal information, and I'm just not that interested right now. That's not something I'm comfortable doing, sorry. So, and that was that. I totally understood where she was coming from. So that was the beginning of February, I think, and it's now mid-April. She commented on my free 10-day group I was forming and was totally ready to get going. She even commented on my post and tagged a friend of hers saying, hey, so-and-so, whatever her name was, do this with me. I follow this girl and she really knows her stuff. I was totally blown away. Like, you guys, it was nuts. I don't know. This girl I hadn't even spoke to for a little over 2 months had been watching everything I was doing and posting. She had built up trust in me and decided to take that leap of faith and kind of join me in my group. It was really as easy as that. So people are watching you. So I really attribute my consistency on Facebook and posting, sharing my story, sharing everything that I'm doing, sharing who I am, and she kind of connected to me. I attribute all of that to her finally reaching out and feeling comfortable enough to trust me and to kind of get the ball rolling. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. The last thing that I want to cover, I'm sorry this is so long, hang in there, is the purpose of having a why in this, the idea of having a why in this business. This really makes coaches consistent over other coaches who might not be as consistent. So having a purpose for this business will most likely make you consistent. You need to have that emotional tie to what you want in the end. You got to be clear on your purpose, because this will in turn help you show up every day. Is there one thing in particular that kind of scares you or worries you if you fail at this? What will drive you every day to bust your butt and do everything consistently? I think that Summer was always the one to say, what would you run into a burning building for? And just to share a little bit about mine, I really dream about the day that I can leave where I work. So I work for my dad, and I work 6 days a week, and I work holidays. And the idea of doing this for the rest of my life kills me on the inside. if I stay there and I have a family of my own, my kids won't know who I am. I grew up with not really knowing who my dad was. He wasn't home ever, really. And that literally scares the shit out of me. Like, I don't want that in my future, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be in my family's life. So that's going to drive me and my consistency every day in this business to get out of where I am right now. So my purpose is pretty clear, and it's going to help me to stay consistent. So with all of that being said, I would really love for you guys to, in the comments, maybe write what you think your purpose is for this business, and to state in all caps, if you want, that you will be here a year from now. If you stay consistent with this and stick to the daily tasks, you will for sure be here a year from now. And that is all that I want for each and every one of you. Thank you guys, and I hope you had some takeaways from all of this. And I can't wait to see you in a year.